This is Anthony Nunez, and I'm here doing another educational video. This one is about owning real estate with little money via Robinhood. Again, this is just general education purposes. Consult with your local professionals for any case-by-case advice. This is just general education purposes. So you can own a part of real estate by investing in the stock market. And one of the apps that I recommend for those of you starting is an app called Robinhood. The reason I recommend Robinhood is because it's free. You don't have to pay a fee to trade as you would on other platforms. The other platforms do have their own perks. Many have educational features, many have more data and more charts to analyze. However, when you're starting out, I think Robinhood is a great tool to use to accumulate some stock and some assets and some wealth. So, owning assets such as stocks is always a good thing, right? The more assets you own is a positive on your net wealth. So you want to own things like stock and real estate because you're increasing your wealth, okay? Some of the stocks that I'm recommending in this case for you to look at, right, to consider is a stock called O, which has a 4.49 dividend rate. A dividend is a portion of the payout. So they give you some of the profits that the company receives. They're paying out some of the profits, interest going to the owner. In this case, O and Stag both give a monthly dividend. So you're going to be buying into these stocks, and they're going to be providing you with a monthly dividend similar to what it would be like owning a real estate property and collecting a monthly rental income. So they will give you a small portion, okay? This one's called Realty Income Corp, and they do more commercial renting. So they'll be renting out to these big commercial units, and they'll be collecting from those companies a monthly rent. Stag does more warehouses, and you see they have a 4.9%. Okay, so slightly above. This is going to beat any bank, right? It's going to beat any bank right now. Banks just aren't competing with these numbers. However, there are some risks because if the stock market goes down, the price of these stocks might go down as well. Another thing to look at is big ETFs. So many people recommend Vanguard, although there's many more out there. You can do your own research, but Vanguard is one that I like as well. And Vanguard has VNQ, which is going to do it's going to track general movement of real estate in the U.S. And VNQI, which is going to do general real estate movement except the U.S. Okay? So both of these are going to be interesting companies. And this one is a little more safe. It's not going to give you the monthly dividend like these two, which is going to feel like it's going to get you accustomed to that landlord feel. But these right here are going to be a little safer, and you have some skin in the game. You're able to get some skin in the game in real estate. So what I'll do is I'll provide you a link in the description to the Robinhood account that I'm talking about, so that if you want to sign up, you'll see that it's free to trade, and you can accumulate up to $25,000 before they start charging fees. But again, you might be able to accumulate $25,000. That might be the down payment via an FHA loan on a property. So this might be a stepping stone to owning a property.